testing, testing. I think you guys can hear me now. Don't know what happened before, but let me start all over. I see the bars are moving now. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Can you hear me now? Please give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Great, okay. And I made sure that I thought I saw the bars moving. I didn't see that, but okay. Yes, can hear you. Cool beans. Okay, let me start over. Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie, aka Sassy Steph, of Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. I pray that you and your family are all doing well on this beautiful Labor Day. I wanted to start off by telling you guys what we'll be working on. And it is this Hello Fall, Hello Autumn design. It is by another one by Sweet Pea Designs. I'm doing the 7x12 design. Guys, I got to talk to you guys about that in a few seconds, but I was giving my announcements. The announcements for today are, of course, you guys heard many of us talk about QuiltCon. It is in February, this coming February in Raleigh, North Carolina. I hope to see you guys there. It's from the 22nd to the 25th. And if you're trying to find a place to stay over in the area, a lot of stuff has already been booked. So just look a little bit on the outskirts, okay? And you'll find something. And I hope to meet you guys there. I was also sharing that in a couple of weeks, my quilting guild, the guild that I belong to here locally, is having a quilt show. And that quilt show is at the Greenville Convention Center here in Greenville, North Carolina. Now, I have 2 quilts that I did decide to go ahead and put into the show. And I hope they do well. If not, I'll look forward to getting the feedback from the judges. Okay, let's see. Let's see who's all in the house. We have Miss Teresa Louise. Hello, hello. I have Kay Watson. Hello, nice to meet you. Courtney is in the house. Hey, girl. Marguerite. God Sound Tucker. Hey, Tucker. Hey, Super Steph. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, I'll be at QuiltCon. We'll definitely have to meet. Yes, 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 yes. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I am looking forward to meeting each and every one of those of you who attend QuiltCon. I plan on being there for all days, okay? The 22nd through the 25th, because I don't want to miss you guys. If you're coming all this way on the East Coast, I would love to get to meet you. Okay. Since I had sound difficulties, let's go ahead and jump into our design. Now I've told you guys before that I recently worked on one of their patterns. It went okay. I did get tripped up on the binding. For some reason last week I could not get that binding. Okay, I just couldn't get the binding. I just couldn't get it, but I did finally get it. And I need to post pictures, and I haven't done that yet. Because if you guys already know, I hadn't been feeling well the last week. That's why I didn't do my live on Tuesday. And I was hydrated on this past Saturday. And unfortunately, I have not been able to recover to the point to standing up completely. Now I did go outside and look at the chickens and stuff like that, and we got one girl she in a little infirmary that we made, so I've been tending to her this afternoon, and now we have I don't believe I'm doing a live tomorrow. I will let you guys know. So right now I'm not doing it because it was going to require me to do some standing, so I don't want to do that. So, but I will pick it up next week. By then, I should be back on the upswing of all this craziness. But anyway, it's 3 panels for This is the top panel, the middle panel, and the end panel. As I was working on this, I came into a couple of problems. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what happened, but let's go ahead and start the machine so I can be talking at the same time. Right now on your screen, you should be able to see both the machine here and me up in the corner. It is calling for my dark fabric. I already put my batting on. Oh, you guys are not going to be able to see me if I stand up. Let me sit down then. Sorry about that. I already put my batting is in place and the background fabric is already in place. The placement stitch for my very first applique is, okay, it is stitched out already. So now I need to go ahead and put my applique piece on. I'm using this beautiful piece right here for a leaf. That's what we're about to stitch out. This time my hands, by me being dehydrated, my hands and stuff keep cramping. It's driving me nuts. I did this time use heat and bond. Let me go ahead and turn my iron on. So I'm going to go ahead and start this baby. You guys will see me out of frame for a minute. That's okay. Press OK to recall and resume previous. Whew. Don't, it scared me. And then we're going to lock and start. Maybe it doesn't want to. Lock and start. You know, it would take you getting on live to try to all of a sudden have a problem. Hold on one second, guys. I don't know if I had it on too long. And it's telling me it's ready. Let's see something. This is nothing but the devil, okay? And I'm not sure if it's because I left it on. I wouldn't care if I left it on all night. It should start. Okay. Let's go out. Please save my stuff. Cancel. Okay, guys, give me a second. I am trying to figure out what's going on here. Oh, wow. This has never happened. I'm trying to see if it'll let me. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh no. Okay. I'm thinking what happened is I let my machine sit idle for about 3 hours. And I think it deleted my stuff. So what I'm going to do is show you what I did. Thank goodness I already did 2 of the 3 panels, but I'm going to get this started so we can start. I did do the second panel, which is the pumpkin panel, and this is how it came out. I did use some of the same fabrics from the harvest delivery, and I added some batiks to it. So that is what this looks like. And then I also did the bottom panel, which looks like this. It is so pretty. It came out so pretty. Again, I used another batik for the leaf and some of the Forest Frolic from my harvest delivery panel. So let's go. Let me work through this real quick. Thank goodness I write everything down and I can get this machine started. Let's go to the chat to make sure I'm not missing something. I know, Tucker, when we are live, things go absolutely bonkers. I'm like, you know what? It's just, it just wants to be a jerk. It just wants to be a jerk. Want to see me sweat. Want to see me get up, I guess. Okay, but thank goodness I wrote everything down, so I should be able to zoom through it and skip the steps that I need to. Okay, we're going to do, we are at step number 4. So stop. Step number 4. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. Stop. I can't show you guys what this part of what I'm doing, because if I move it, I don't know if I'll be able to get you guys close enough to see it. What I'm doing is programming my stops where I want the machine to stop at before going like to the next designs. Okay, I just want to make sure I did all my applique stopping. That I need it to stop before I get to that. I need to stop there, stop there. I think I got everything. Oh, go back. Okay, now let's do embroider. Ooh, breathe, Stephanie. It's okay. It's okay. Please wait a while. I'm waiting. Yeah, it is truly acting up. I'm not understanding this at all. When I tell you my machine is like totally totally locked out. Hold on. My gracious. My gracious, my gracious, my gracious. But that's okay. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. I'm sorry, this one camera is going to be moving because I have it connected to a table. It wants me to give up. I'm thinking that's what it wants me to do, but I refuse to. I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. We come too close. I've come too close. Okay, let's see now. So what I did was I powered down. You know, like they say when your computer is acting up at work, power down. So that's what I did. Set, edit, end. Okay, now let's do this again. Let's stop before I do that. Thank goodness this is not a long drawn out thing. Okay, now embroider. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now we're cooking, guys. I think that was the problem. It was sitting idle too long. But turn your machine off and turning it back on works. It works. And what I'm doing now is making sure that placement is one. I am programming my spools. That's what I'm doing. And then you can hear Benson in the background. Yeah, Ben. Mama see you. But Mama can't play right now, sweetie. Yeah, I know. You want to play. Benson, you better stop before you end up biting me. Benson, get off me, you little creep. Okay. You know what? Tonight is the night, okay? Tonight is the night. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta tell you guys what just happened. Benson is such a jerk sometimes. And this is the first time he has done this in forever, okay? 4 and 5. Okay. Only on a live. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go down to number 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Now please go, because I don't. Thank you. What it's doing now is tacking down. It's tacking down my leaf fabric. Well, let me tell you, I wouldn't play with Benson, right? I wouldn't play with him. So you know what he tried to do? He tried to hump my legs. You better stop. Go get in your kennel. Kennel. You're not alerting. Go get in your kennel. And he tried to act like he was alerting, little liar. And he does not alert me by humping me, okay? He is such a turkey. What the heck, dog? He hasn't done that to me, oh my gosh, in years. Now, he does it to my daughter all the time, but not me. This is an applique piece. I did put the heat and bond on the back of it. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a moment. Well, of course, not the heat and bond piece, but the applique piece. And I love my Tula duckbill applique scissors. These are the 6-inch. I really was hoping that they would come in a smaller size. I hope she come out with a 4-inch, but because sometimes I feel like the 6-inch is just a little too big. And I am using Isacord thread this time and not my beloved Madeira, and that's because my local quilt shop only has the Isacord. They also have Brother, but I'm not a fan of them yet. Not a fan of them yet. Okay. Almost done. I feel like I want to apologize for all of this, but I mean, this is totally out of my control. Okay, let me get with my other scissors because I have a deeper V here that I want to get a little bit closer. And seeing if I knew I was going to be standing up in this video. Okay, that's the applique. It's a leaf. And what I have, like I said, I have heat and bond on the back. And what I'm going to do is I have my iron right here, and I'm just going to press it down. Making sure I put my hoop back on the frame. In the correct position. Okay, the next thing that's going to print out or stitch out is the satin stitch of the leaf. Okay, let's see what's going on in this chat. A little humping dog. Oh my gosh. I could just smack him. Yep, Teresa Lynch says, cut it off and cut it back on. That's exactly what I had to do. Everything is going beautifully now. Okay, we have that going. And the next step, oh, let me tell you what the problems I ran into with this while it's printing. When on this, the pumpkin, I had no problems. Everything stitched according to how the instructions said they would. However, when it came to the bottom panel, maybe it was just me, okay? As you can see how my day has, this video has been, so it may have just been me. It calls for us to cut 2 3x9 pieces for the border. this is the border. The right side you lay down and then you stitch. The left side you needed to flip it, like turn, they should be right sides together, and then flip it back so you can stitch. Well, it was impossible to do with the same size as the right side, because it's going, if it was going straight out, if it was going straight out this way, it would have been fine, but because it was coming up at an angle, you only had me cut it 3 by 9 and it went up, but then it cut off like this part of the design. So I said, well, let me go ahead and make it bigger. So I had gotten a bigger piece of fabric and I did it because this piece right here is getting folded back on it, and it caused a wrinkle down here that I didn't like. So am I going to stitch it over? I think I am, because I really don't like the I'm going to show you. I'm being transparent. Let me see. I don't like this little lip right. This, see how it missed right here, and it has a little fold right here that I don't like. So what I'm going to do is go, I had only gotten a fat quarter of this from when I was working on the harvest and delivery. So I only had like just enough to do these two side pieces cut to the width that they told me to cut it. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I need to go get another fat quarter. Now, could I take this stitching out, all of this and all of this? Yeah, I could, but I'm not. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. I probably won't. I'll just stitch it over and go from there. Because this was a pain in the butt. And then they tell you to trim, leaving the extra in the seams. So I trimmed, and then at the end it says, now trim everything a 1/2 inch. Well, I did that, and I'm like, wait a minute, why did you tell me to trim this? I needed that piece right there. So I could technically sew another piece on here because it's going to get hidden anyway, but I'm not going to do that. That's the main reason why I'm starting this over. But it's such a beautiful piece. Such a beautiful piece. I hate to start it over. But yeah. So the instructions didn't do well for me on this piece right here. So I'm hoping it will do better on these next couple of pieces. Now it's telling me to, it wants to do a placement stitch. I'm going to go ahead and let it do it. I just made the machine stop off for everything because this machine got me frustrated. Again, I'm using heat and bond. You can see the shiny back. It's making the leaf design, and it's called the placement stitch. It's telling me where to place my fabric. You just need to make sure that you have all stitches covered, and I do. And I'm going to hit for it to start. I'm just going to hold it a little bit so it can tack it down. This is the last applique. Everything else will be straight stitching, so that will be good. That will be very good. But yeah, so I was kind of disappointed with that because who wants to waste fabric? I know, God knows I don't. And just making that statement right there makes me want to just go ahead and rip them stitches out. embroidery stitches are a little bit different to take out than quilting stitches. Though if you look at the back, it's a wide bobbin area, and I would think that I should be able to just go run my seam ripper down through those bobbin stitches. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to ask somebody first before I commit to really redoing it. I need to consult my embroidery gurus, because your girl's just starting embroidery and jumping into stuff like this. Now, next week, I'll be putting this together. And then after that, we'll be making some shirts on Monday, because I have a cute little design I want to put on a shirt for myself. It's a little unicorn. Fall unicorn that I want to make for myself, and then some children's shirts for the holidays. So that's how we're going to end September on Embroidery Mondays. Okay, I just need to trim a little bit more. Okay, I have this one done. I just need to seal it. It is sealed. Okay, now it's telling me I want to do the satin stitch around this leaf. Ooh, hey Beverly, and everybody says hello to everybody in the chat. Dave said, hey, Sassy was busy but loved watching embroidery. Not a problem. Hey Nancy, thank you guys so much for coming. Whew. Guys, y'all missed it. In the beginning, my machine wasn't acting, it was acting up. It wouldn't stitch. And I think it was because I left it on too long. So I had to shut it down and reprogram the whole design again. I did that quickly. And now I am stitching it out. I did share this pack. This is the middle panel for what we're working on. And this is the bottom. So it'll, once you stitch it, it'll look like that. And some of the fabric I did get used from when I did harvest delivery. And I was sharing with them that my dilemma with this bottom piece, because the called for fabric wasn't enough to cover this angle. So I will have to take it out, and I don't like it because when you flip it back to stitch it down, it created a fold that I did not like. So it has a fold here and it didn't go all the way to the top. So my dilemma is, do I just start over from scratch or just take out these bottom two and restitch them? And that way I won't feel as if I wasted, fabric. Oh, this leaf is so cute. I used a slightly lighter color thread, and I thought it was so cute. Let's see, we got Janine in the house. Hey Janine, thank you so much for coming. Okay, let's see. Whew. Okay, now it's going to go ahead and stitch everything. It's not stopping now. So yeah, it's stitching my, I don't know what the heck it's stitching. Okay, I guess it know what it's doing. It's stitching the hello fall, but every other letter is a different color. You got some scent? No. Yeah. There. Go play. Go get your toy. Benson has been naughty tonight, okay? Oh, that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be really pretty. No. Go play with daddy. Go get daddy. No. You know, they look at you with these pleading eyes like, please, mama. Now, we've been chill all day. He's been chill all day. Even when he came outside with me, he was chasing the chickens around. Well, they were in a coop, but he was chasing them anyway. And he was not wanting to play all day, and all of a sudden now come on alive, he just want to play. And when he plays, he'll throw his toy into your leg or into your arm or whatever. And then sometimes what he'll do is mistakenly, while he's trying to grab it, he'll get your skin. And I'm like, dog, don't you do that to me? You're such a jerk. But I think when I thought I was talking to you guys, but actually talking to myself when I didn't have my volume on, that yes, Janine, they are loving their new space. And how are the chickens? That's what I was about to tell you guys, because I don't think you guys heard me. That on tonight I was setting up down here, and this is I left the machine on because I had just finished programming everything. I went out to check, and one of my girls was in the coop, and I'm like, why is she in the coop? Why isn't she out here? And I was bringing them. It's called that baby cake. It's a little snack treat for them, and they love it. And I was taking it and I was throwing it out bit by bit to them. And I'll be that darn. I look at her and she has blood on her. And I'm like, I hope you ate something. And then I'm looking closer. Her little beak was like the skin right at where the beak starts. I think she may have cut herself. And I don't know if, because they like to catch bugs, so if a bug land on the it's like chicken wire, but it's called hardware cloth. If it lands on it, they'll try to go at it. And I don't know if she stuck her little beak through the hardware cloth and it got caught and it tore her little nose. So I think that's what happened to her. I'm hoping that's what happened to her. And when chickens see red, that's their cue to be like, attack. So they were after her, the little dinosaurs. They made me so mad because they would not let her go, and she'll go and seclude herself. She went up in the coop. She was hiding for a while, and then she came back down, and then they attacked her again, and then she went back up, and I got her, and I brought her in the house, tried to clean it off, but that blood was not coming off her little face. So I said, you know what? Let me call my friend. I called her, and we talked for a while. And I'm carrying this chicken all throughout my house. because I wanted her okay. And she tried to get down a couple of times, but you know, I was soothing her, letting her know everything was gonna be okay. So I put a dog kennel in the run where they can still see her. She have her food. I gave her separate food and separate water for her to drink. So now it's getting dark, and I need to be, well, out soon as this is over. I'm gonna go out there, make sure all the girls are where they supposed to be, not on my door, and put her in the coop, and hopefully they will leave her alone tonight, and try to get out there tonight and you know clean her face off really good before I throw her, not throw her, but put her in a coop, and then she'll be, hopefully she'll be okay then. So yeah, she has an owie. She has a little boo-boo on her nose. Man, we still on this H. We're gonna be here for a minute. I hope she's okay too, because it bothers me because the other ones kept attacking her. And I don't think she's going to be okay if they keep doing that. Oh, it looks so good. I think what I was in a toss-up for this color. I'm glad I chose it because it reads so fall, like a fall color. I like this color. And again, this is my first time using all Isacord threads. I am a Madeira girl. Love Madeira. Isacord has a little bit more sheen to it than Madeira. So yeah. And I call myself picking the easier one to stitch out with you guys on today because you guys see me do applique several times now. You don't need to see that every single Monday. So I just did this one, and unfortunately it had 2 pieces of applique. So yeah. Yeah, Teresa said don't put her with them until you get the blood off or she's healed up. Yeah, I'm hoping to go out there tonight. We don't have to go out there with flashlights because it's already getting dark here. And clean it up. And then I'm sure we're going to have to chase the chickens around tonight. I have an automatic chicken door, and I'm sure it closed, but it should be closed by now. So who's not in there gonna have to get caught and put in there, and then I'm gonna put her in there after I clean her face off. I'm thinking of I don't know, what can I use this? Teresa, any ideas what I should use? Just some warm soap and water? Or like, I have poultry aid. I don't know if that'll help. I probably have to use a Q-tip to get it off. But I don't know what I can get it off with. I'm hoping she kept rubbing her face until it got off by the time I get out there. Because it's dried up. It's not bleeding. It's dried up. Okay, this is stitching out, and I noticed that it did stop where, like at the end of the H. Well, it's a stop there anyway, I think. Let me see. I want to see how many jump stitches it's gonna give me. I don't think it should have too many. And I do have it set to for the jump stitches to give me what they call a standard length. I don't know what that is because I haven't dealt with, I don't know how long that is because I haven't dealt with jump stitches yet. Because the machines that I had always cut them. That is a beautiful H. That is a beautiful H. Now it's going to work on the L. So, what did you guys do today? Did you guys cook out, or did anybody cook out? I did not cook out today. I couldn't take it. Was hot here. We had leftover pizza, so we just chilled and ate leftover pizza and leftover whatever you wanted to find in the kitchen to eat. But yeah, no, I didn't cook out today. I did, when I was out there, I did straighten up a little bit on the gardening pad. I did straighten it up. But I just don't have, when I came back in, I didn't have the energy. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to push through tonight. I already know, like I said before, I will not be able to do my live tomorrow because it's going to require me to stand. I did see my doctor, and she was like, yeah, you are a heck of dehydrated. We need to get you hydrated, but I was going to have my hydration anyway this past Saturday, and usually when I get it the next day is I'm feeling really, really good. Sunday came, I was feeling horrible. Today came and I'm still not there. And I'm like, dang, this is gonna take a lot longer because I went too long without getting hydrated. So she was like, no, you need to go to the ER. Well, I'm not, I was like, I'm getting hydrated in 2 days. I don't want to go to the ER because the ER for me is it's a almost 2-hour drive to go to the VA hospital. And me just needing to be hydrated is not enough for the VA for my condition. It's not enough to warrant them to send me to our local hospital and have them covered under community care. Though I was really dehydrated. They didn't care. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. What I'll do is I'll lay low, continue to lay low, and I did that. And when I got hydrated, it was just, you know, it really didn't do anything because I was still too far gone. So I gotta rest, and let my body heal. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna let this finish up with this L. And you guys can check on YouTube in my community tab. I'll be posting pictures there. I'll be posting pictures on Instagram when it's finished. Because, yeah, this thing is saying that we're in minute 24, and it has 78 minutes in total. So, yeah, no, we're not going to stay on that long. We're not going to stay on that long. Denise said she did not cook out. It was too hot. She trimmed a huge pile of half-square triangles. Oh my goodness. Oh, I remember doing those half square triangles for the harvest delivery. I was like, if I see one more, it'll be too soon. Teresa said she's been doing fabric collage for her little teapot, having fun. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's getting real dark here, and I gotta get those chickens in. I was hoping my husband would do it, but he is not a fan of going and trying to catch no chickens. So guys, I am so sorry that this didn't get started. We probably would have been finished with at least the O if I didn't have any issues on tonight, but unfortunately we did. We did work through them, thanks the Lord. I would definitely let you guys know what I decided to do for this one panel right here. Next week we will be finishing up. We'll be putting it together, okay? So that's on schedule for next week. Let's see. Jay said had spaghetti sauce and a few fillets, so we grilled them up and had spaghetti as well. That is awesome. Janine said, head now. Catch you later, girls. Catch you later. So guys, that is it for tonight's live. I hope you all have an amazing evening. I will not see you tomorrow. No live tomorrow. I need to put that in the community tab that there will be no live tomorrow. I'm sure you'll see me somewhere on while I'm resting up on the web. So I will, if I do something, it'll be because I'm sitting down, but it definitely not on the long arm. So until the next time you guys see me, hopefully next week, I will talk to you guys really, really, really soon. Talk to you later. Bye.